In the heart of Sequoia National Park, I embarked on a camping trip with my good friend John, seeking solace in nature's embrace. We yearned for a hiatus from the turmoil of our lives, each carrying the weight of a recent heartbreak. Little did we know that our quest for healing would plunge us into a nightmare that defied all reason. Under the towering sequoias that loomed above us, we set up camp in a tranquil clearing, our tents side by side. The serenity of the wilderness enveloped us, providing a temporary escape from our troubles. As night fell and the darkness settled around us, we sought solace in the warmth of the campfire, its flickering flames casting dancing shadows upon our faces. We were oblivious to what would happen next. As the night wore on, an unsettling unease crept over our campsite. The symphony of nocturnal sounds that serenaded us was abruptly shattered by a piercing scream emanating from the depths of the forest. John and I exchanged anxious glances, our hearts pounding in our chests. Driven by concern, we ventured into the darkness, our flashlights piercing the gloom. Separated by not more than 10 meters, I called out to John, but my voice was swallowed by an oppressive silence. His light was gone. There was no sounds of his footsteps. I called again. Silence. Panic gripped me as I searched frantically for any sign of my friend, my calls growing more desperate with each passing moment. John was nowhere to be found, as if swallowed by the very essence of the night itself. And then in the distance, I caught sight of a figure, a tall, shadowy shape with elongated limbs looming amidst the trees. A chill ran down my spine as I realized I was not alone in this desolate realm. The Slender Man, an entity of nightmares. I was aware of such campfire stories, created for amusement, but now it was here, in front of me some 40 meters away. By my best judgment, it towered some 3 meters. Then, it came toward me. Panic coursed through my veins as I stumbled backward. In a desperate bid to escape, I sprinted through the thick underbrush, branches slashing at my face, my heart pounding in my ears. I stumbled upon a remote cabin, its presence offering a glimmer of hope in the encroaching darkness. I flung open the creaking door, seeking refuge within its weathered walls. Exhausted and consumed by fear, I pressed against the cold, rough wall, my breath ragged, my mind racing with the horrors I had witnessed. Every nerve in my body screamed with unease as I strained my ears, hoping to catch any sign of the creature's approach. The silence was deafening, broken only by the sound of my ragged gasps, echoing in the confined space. Suddenly, a soft, scraping noise reverberated from outside, sending shivers down my spine. The Slender Man was toying with me, playing a twisted game of cat and mouse. I strained my eyes in the dim light, hoping to catch a glimpse of its distorted form through the grimy window. Time lost all meaning in that claustrophobic cabin, minutes feeling like agonizing hours. At some point, sleep eventually claimed me and I must have blacked out. As the first light of dawn seeped through the cabin windows, I mustered the courage to retrace my steps back to the campsite. As I approached our tents, I found John still sound asleep, undisturbed by the night's events. Confusion washed over me, intertwining with the terror that gripped my soul. Had it all been a figment of my imagination, a horrific dream, or had I stumbled upon a realm where reality and nightmare converged?